You know what they say about 2-goal leads? Oh! A bank shot fools Allen, and it is 8-4. A short-handed goal.
Goalie's worst nightmare. Well, they have a lot of nightmares, but this is one of them. You go out early to stop the puck. You think that's going to go all the way around the boards, and you're going to stop it behind your net. And those stanchions completely betrayed the goaltender.
Icing at Philadelphia. They wave it off. Turnover, and they score! Vorobiev! Vorobiev takes advantage of the mishap in the Avalanche zone.
A mishap is a good way to describe it. Varlamov just gets run over by Barberio, and Vorobiev calmly puts that in the net for his first National Hockey League goal.
Through Teravainen and back down. Coming out is Bishop, poked away. Here's Sharp. He scores!
Well, a clear by Teravainen. Bishop comes out to play it. He misses it, runs right into Victor Hedman, and a slam dunk.
He's onside. Pastrnak tries to feather it forward, and Petrie wipes out his teammate Tatar. Krejci scores. Keystone Cops for the Canadiens.
And I don't know if I have enough words to describe what just happened.
Bodies flying all over the place. Tatar coming back, losing his helmet.
It looked like the Bad News Bears on skates.
Now Lidstrom to center ice. Drives one in.
Baby!
Oh, it skipped past Cloutier in the first chink in the armor of the Vancouver goaltender.
And I think it just eludes Cloutier. It looks like he goes to catch it right at center ice, folks. And that just goes right through the glove hand.
Going to the goal, fires a stick save, rebound, oh no! Kukin just shoved it into his own nets. And the Caps say thank you oh so much.
And a bad play, an unfortunate play for their defensemen who had control and then lost it, and it goes between the wickets of the goaltender.
Right side, Letestu tees it up, save made, rebound, score! Patrick Laine puts it into his own net, and Mark Letestu will get credit for the goal.
Well, young Patrick Laine has had lots of highlights this year. This will not be one. Right into his net top corner. Oh boy.
It happens.
Still loose in the slot, Kessler, they scored!
This was batted in by Andy Green.
Oh no, it's Andy Green. Oh no. Oh, he just hangs on the crossbar, just distraught.
You can't make this stuff up.
Moved at 8 to Pinckney.
Oh!
Right off the draw.
And Seider put it in his own net.
2-0 Los Angeles.
Oh my. Oh, what a bad break. You don't see this very often.
Oh. Poston just in.
Oh my goodness.
Center will get credit for that.
Yeah.
Field. Yeah.
Yeah, Seider tried to pull the puck back to behind the net, right on the tip of the blade, off the post, in the net. The Kings get a gift and a 2-0 lead. Oh boy, that hurts.
Yes, it does.
Jonathan Marchessault's away. The veteran played that in, Buddy Hop, and scores off the ledge. And Joseph Woll lost track of it, and Marchessault found it first.
But the only guy who really saw it was Marchessault, because he's the one that shot it in. Watch as it hits right on the top dasher and goes straight up in the air and right off the knob of the stick. Credit Marchessault, though, of following that up. Tough play for Joseph Woll. He has no idea where it is.
The shot returns to Sandberg, his buddy, and that one misses. Off of Wolf, scores! What a strange goal for Sandberg off the glass, off Wolf and in. And with that, the Jets lead it 3-2.
What a full moon. This is unbelievable. I mean, you cannot blame Wolf for this. He has no clue where this puck is. He's trying to knock it out of harm's way, and it hits Wolf right in the back and then bounces in and handcuffs Weegar going in. Unbelievable.
Himself to get a breakaway.
Backhand try in front by Bergeron. Oh, a top popped up, and it's in the net. The Bruins answer right back.
That puck was on top of the net, Kanjan. I guess it's live, bouncing off the back of Mackenzie Blackwood.
What's interesting, will Steen be credited with his first ever National Hockey League goal? Because I'm not sure he ever touches the puck. He loosens the puck off the netting to create the play.
You're not going to see a crazier goal than that. I haven't seen that happen in a long time or ever.
Connolly makes it. Totally fires it. Off the inside of the post. No! They call it a goal! You heard a lot of iron sound. The Sabres celebrate in OT. I think McCabe put it in his own net. The original shot hits the pipe clean, and then it comes across. And then off of McCabe, and it's in.
Getting away. Did get the shot. Scores! Oh, that was a tough break for Cam Ward. scored. It looked like the play was done. But Talbot will get the goal. And it's 2-1.
Maybe somebody just woke you up a little.
Oh my goodness! Score! From the blue line, Sam Girard just threw it into the zone and it rang off the iron and in. I'm not sure Kochetkov ever saw the puck. That was outside the blue line in the neutral zone.
Moj, I was staring at you. I have no idea what happened.
He tried to surprise him, and oh boy.
And now this one's flung in from outside the blue line, and that gets through Kochetkov.
He caught Kochetkov sleeping.
One-timer for Barrie. Blocked by Danault. It broke his stick. Here's a chance for Draisaitl. He shoots. He scores!
This blast is what broke the stick, and that stick gets dropped down the ice. This pass goes off the stick, slows down, and Leon Draisaitl just outweights Jonathan Quick.
It's something to the net here. Here goes Thompson. Stick explodes on him. He scores in the back of the net. The Sabres score. Lankinen, lumberjack with his stick on the side of the goal, and Tage Thompson is going to celebrate the Sabres. Are you kidding me?
It comes off the back wall. Lankinen puts it in his own net. It goes off his left skate, pushes it into the net.
Barr tips to Gallagher. Gallagher will flub that, but it winds up going to Evans, who scores. I mean, when things are going right, they're going right. Gallagher breaks his stick. The puck finds Evans, and he makes it 4-1.
When Gallagher breaks his stick here, I mean, it slows down the velocity of the pass. I mean, that's one that you should beat, but when you don't see it, it's hard to know where it's going. And Canadians with the fortunate break, and they got the 3-goal lead.
Hampers to center ice. Mayhew lifts it through the defense. It comes right in. He scored! Oh my! Jonathan Quick tried to play that puck in one motion. It's a swing and a miss, and it's the 10th of the year for Jerry Mayhew.
And boy, it takes a hop at the last second, and Jonathan Quick just whips on it. Jonathan Quick goes to shoot it away, and it just bounces right over top of the goal stick. Boy, what a break for the Ducks.
And what they have to do to be successful as a team. So for Edmonton.
Oh! A squibber! And it went 5-hole on Marc-Andre Fleury. 1-0 Edmonton, 27 seconds in. And it is 1,000 start. Marc-Andre Fleury faces potentially the toughest bounce he's ever seen. That one ate him up.
Vladdy Sobotka shot. Oh! They score! Vlasic put it in! And the Bulls lead it 1-0.
The guy they call Pickles jammed it into the jar. Well, what a break that is.
Just inside the line, and Brody with a great shift there. Gets it down, and down goes Scrivens. He's caught in the trapezoid. Puck in front, open net, they score! As Scrivens got all tied up outside his net.
Scrivens loses an edge. Here's another one of the strange goals you'll see.
A chance to clear it down the ice. Holmstrom turns it over, scores! Tage Thompson! On a night full of brilliant goaltending, Markstrom loses it, and Tage Thompson buries it in overtime. Oh, what a night at the Saddle Dome, and Markstrom showing his frustration as he goes to the bench, and a lot of disbelief from the fans even.
Flying after Hathaway, the goalie comes out, it bounces, it goes in, they score! Doesn't matter how, got it Hathaway with the goal, and it's 2-1 Philadelphia. He can only laugh.
What a break this is, and I'm sure that Hathaway will tell a story to his kids someday about a goal he scored against Pittsburgh, and it went top shelf off the crossbar, banks it right off of Hathaway. A fortunate bounce and some laughs and smiles.
And Brady Tkachuk also gets a helper. Hallmark, turn it over. Matthew scores. And the Leafs capitalize on a huge gap by the Ottawa netminder.
Just an errant play that Olmark's got lots of time, but it's his initial carry. Shabbat gets stuck in no man's land, and there's a gift.
Some good looks for Vegas, just unable to capitalize.
Now with a steal, takes it off Dawes, but couldn't keep it out, and Kerfoot scores. After he turned it over, it'll be a shorthanded goal for Alex Kerfoot, and a rather unconventional one at that.
Well, Samsonov almost makes up for his mistake. Samsonov diving back, and he gets to it, but it goes up and over and into the net.
And a penalty coming up against the Beasties. He trips up Colburn out of the corner to Weidman, and he drifts one all the way down. Look at that! This is going in the net! The Calgary Flames put one in their own nets, and it's Vancouver.
That's Wideman tries to go D-to-D, catches Raymond in a bad spot, and my goodness. If you're Calgary, you're thinking, are you kidding me?
And it came back to him off of Chelios. Tries the center. Penalty coming up to Detroit. Pass all the way back to the line. It's going to go into the Ducks net. Shagir had gone to the bench for the extra attacker, and the pass from below the goal line missed everybody and went into the vacated cage 200 feet away.
Oh, this is a tough one. This one is devastating to Anaheim.
With Perry streaking to the front of the net. Perry turns right out in front. It comes. Nobody there. It's headed to the empty net. Will it make it? Yes, it does! Corey Perry scores on his own goal from behind the Oilers' net. And the Edmonton Oilers will see a 6-game losing streak snapped.
How many of these drawn-up plays actually go right according to Hoyle? And a shot right on goal! Scores! I wonder if they drew that up!
Wow. Keenan can't believe it.
So 53 seconds in.
They score! Off the face-off, I believe it's Byfield. The Islanders, I believe, put it in. And this is going to be considered fluke and fortunate. Face-off, it's won by the Islanders. Wow, it hits a couple.
For the Canucks, after the timeout, they'll come right back out, and Martinez accidentally tipped it into his own net. Right off the draw, just trying to poke it away, but inadvertently tipped it into his own cage to tie the game.
Canucks don't even touch this puck.
Wins the draw. Ellis hustles to the bench as Perry brings it into the Nashville zone. Throws a bouncing puck. It's in! A bouncing puck, I think, again, another own goal off a Nashville defender.
Ryan Suter kicks it into the top of the net.
It went off the crossbar and in. That's the second goal that's gone in off of Suter.
Corey Perry just lofts it. Watch Suter. Hacky sack. Right off the crossbar and into the net.
Gabrick goes by Martin, and Fleury lost it. And Gabrick hit the post, and Stepan scores. Wow.
Looked like an innocent play.
Fleury with a big miscue.
Lifts that head for Hagelin, streaking in the backhand. Joe Russ calls, he score! Russ stumbled, and the puck trickles in.
The Rangers needed a break, and they get one here.
Across the line, looking against Tanev, banks it off the backboards. Hurled there, they score! Luongo, I believe, knocked it into his own net.
Wow. I don't think I've seen a stranger goal in this building. That is the weirdest goal I've ever seen.
Good play by him. Anderson shoots. Bishop makes the save. Rebound. They score!
Oh, man.
It's the magic puck. And it's 2-0 Detroit.
You can see Ben Bishop is talking to himself on this one. Sometimes you just try and do too much.
Here's Heatley bringing it out of his own zone. Heatley, a former Wisconsin Badger. They score! Schwab left the goal, anticipating the shoot-in and a gimme.
It hit a skate, I think, on the attempted shoot in right here. It did. It went off Cawley's skate, I think. Here it is right here as Heatley gets the softest goal he's ever going to score, and he's going to score a few in this league.
Backstrom on to Carlson. Kunis is out of gas right now.
Oh, score! What a weird one! A Karen shot has tied the game. If the puck is shot in around the glass, you must stay home.
They used to have seamless glass in a lot of buildings, no longer. One of the new protocols puts stanchions up. It's safer for the players. It's not so safe for the goalies.
Oilers slowly coming back. They have them over empty net. Oh my goodness! A giveaway, and Brindamore at the empty net. Oh my goodness! What a way to end it. Well, that's a heartbreaker. No question about it.
Still thinking the ice must not be good, Mike. There's another guy just kind of stumbling on his own and then bounced it in on goal. He scores! I gotta believe this ice is not good, Mike.
Well, I gotta believe it too now. Bouncing puck towards Boucher, and this one found its way in the net, and Boucher is going to be shaking his head on that one.
Dallas will finish the change as Robida cranks it in.
Oh,
he scores! Oh my goodness me! Stepan Robida tried to wire the puck around the boards. It hit a spot and hopped in short side on Hue. And that one will be on all the reels for a long time.
Crowd 19,092, 67th consecutive sellout, and they score! It's driven in from center ice,
and it bounced off the glass support and threw Bishop into the net. Danny DeKeyser drove it in from center. Bishop shaking his head at that one. It's now 5-4 with 2:05 to go.
To say stunning would be understatement.
Right back to him from Brashear. Czechmanek misplayed. Centering pass, though, not able to get a shot off it. Then score! Right off the wall! Where did that come from?
Sometimes the element of surprise is your best friend. There went the glove of Roman Czechmanek. He didn't have it. One of his players pushed the glove back to him, and he was trying to pick up the glove. That is why Reichel shot. He knew it. He was looking down at his glove, and that is why he never saw the puck come by him.
Oh, the glove came just as the shot went. The case of the missing glove solved, and it's a goal.
I mean, the out-of-town scores.
Right, absolutely. Shots.
Jeremy Roenick banks it off the glass, and it's in the net, and Jeremy Roenick has scored his 500th National Hockey League goal, and it couldn't be a stranger play, but he will take it. There it is, number 500 for JR. Wow. Unbelievable.
Way to go, Jeremy Roenick.
And he's watching his own replay right now.
How did that go in?
It's a weird one.
Forsberg, how about that between the legs? Little play to go. Oh, I mean, you cannot turn it. Oh, we scored! We scored right at the faceoff. The Penguins just scored, folks. How about that? The goaltender doesn't even know it's in the net. Nobody does. I swear, the Penguins just scored.
They just scored to tie the game at 5. And I must tell you, I just looked down. We were just talking. And the 19,000 plus here are astounded that the puck got by Niedermacky.
Well, Talbot,
the Penguins were trying to make a change.
That's why Talbot just iced the puck.
They
Mike,
haven't
have
even put it on the board. The people that run the buildings are not even going to put the goal on the board. I don't think they know.
Mike, have you ever seen anything like this before in your years of calling the game? That's Maxime Talbot's first goal in the National Hockey League, folks. It was on a change. He was just trying to dump the puck
Far enough that he was able to get it out. That was a...
Cole scores from long range! And Calgary's tied it in the most unlikely fashion.
And then a missed play by Smith and a long shot that Smith unable to gather. What a play by Anderson. You know, just a hard shot that you could see the reaction. He never even saw it until it was gone by him. The reaction by Smith, stunning. And that reaction there says it all by Tkachuk.
The taker for Abisher, so they found one. Certainly a big salary depth.
Oh, it's in! Oh, no! Sebastian Caron, a nightmare bounce.
Words cannot describe this goal.
The old 170-foot shot.
170-foot shot, you know that's going to bounce. You've got to get in front of the puck.
Laid right back out in front, and it's tucked side of the net. They jam play in front, do they score? We still don't have anything. Another shot, another try by Couturier. There's no room, humanity all around. It squirts loose, another shot, and they have scored. Penguins were down and seemingly out. The Flyers kept pounding away, but they have scored to cut the lead in half with 8:11 to go in the first period, and out of the net now scramble. We think it was Max Talbot, at least that is initially it.
All 5 black sweaters for Pittsburgh in the crease. No goal there. No goal there. Look at all the black sweaters, including the goaltender. Bokun is further away from the goal line than anybody else, and eventually it's going to find its way to the back of the net. They never quit on the play. Give Philadelphia a ton of credit. They never quit.
Forward to play it away from Kadri. It could be a nice goal.
I think he just plain misplayed it. And you can see the reaction by Jonathan Bernier on the play.
Back to the line, Edler. And that puck.
The San Jose Sharks, I think, thought this puck was out of play. Here's Edler on the right side of your screen. There's where it goes up the glass, hits the stanchion. Oh, it hits the stanchion, and Bieksa shoots it. Nobody could see it. That was the first angle that showed us what really happened. Yemi had no idea. There's Edler. Bieksa, the only guy in the rink that knew where it was.
And Mike Richards.
Generally, Stoll will take the face-off.
And the puck went in. Do you believe that?
No.
Jonathan Quick doesn't believe it. It's a shorthanded goal for the Rangers.
Right here, he goes out, loses his stick, and it hits his blocker and deflects into the net. You should grab your head. I mean, when something like that happens.
Maybe the best in the league.
I
I would describe this for you, but we all just saw it. Nedeljkovic looking to bat it away himself. It's an own goal. And for a goaltender who's battling with confidence, Dom, that's somewhat tragic as Minnesota goes up 2-1.
When it rains, it pours. There's not much more to say than that for Alex Nedeljkovic here.
To make it a 1-0 game. And he scored in the first minute. Here's another chance. Rebound, they score. Helmet in midair. I think that Halak hit this into his own net. I think the rebound came out and he was trying to swat it away with his stick after he makes the save, and then he's trying to get it out of the harm's way, and it hits the top part and then the blade and then right into the net. Just an unlucky break right there for Yaroslav Halak. So Held did not touch it. No, not at all. That is as wild a goal as I've seen in a long time. Settled down by the defense and played back ahead for Travis Moore.
I think with the lack of stoppages here in this second. Oh, it's lost by Phillips and into the net. My goodness.
Just when you think you got enough time, well, you don't. Chris Phillips gets it caught into the skates of Ray Emery, and Ray Emery puts it in off his right skate. 3-1 Anaheim.
And the look on the face of Chris Phillips.
Every goal in a game counts, regardless of which team you're cheering for, if either. You have to feel bad.
Selfish and shoot that puck at the net.
A puck comes in front, into the skates, and in the net! Oh, an own goal by the Canucks! Oh, my goodness!
One of the strangest goals you'll ever see in hockey.
All the Canadians were at their bench making a change.
I don't know if I've ever seen one quite that odd.
Off both of Luongo's skates and into the net.
The glass and back onto the New York side.
Look at this! Towards the empty cage! Uh-oh!
Bailey just put it in his own goal, and that will sink the hearts of the faithful inside Nassau Coliseum. You'll be talking about that one for quite a while.
Just trying to kill as much time off.
It went in! Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable. You don't see that every day.
That is incredible. I certainly have never seen that before. Not live anyway. Letang has it. He goes back to Malkin. And Malkin can't handle this back pass. It goes off the blade and into the back of the net. And whoever touched this puck last for the Coyotes is going to get the goal.
Unbelievable.
I think that says it all right there.
Back again. Tipped by Chimera. Gets the puck in deep. He scores! Oh my. After those wonderful saves, he gives up that.
Oh no! A dump in from beyond center squirts through.
A goal that you're not going to ever see probably again. And there's the goaltender Mason playing it completely wrong.
And a penalty upcoming against Washington. Good move by Wasicek. Wallin plays it outside the line, and he scores on his own goal. Incredibly, Nick Wallin sends it back. Ward has left. Oh, Nick Wallin looks for a place to hide.
John, you and I have been working together for 6 years. I don't think we've ever seen this.
And it leads to the Sharks coming back the other way. Suter into the zone. Centering pass, gloved out of midair by Bergevin. How long did he have that puck in his glove? Now the puck's in the net. The puck is in the net.
I think Mark Bergevin may have thrown that puck into his own goal.
Oh, he did.
He did. He threw it right in his own goal.
He threw it in his own net.
Oh my! Well, he tosses it right into his own net. He looked like the shortstop trying to turn the double play, except Turk wasn't expecting it.
As Wall was down, Yzerman in front again, another chance, and a big stop, and the puck's in. Wall had it and dropped it, and Detroit scores first for the first time.
Patrick Waugh just got caught hot dogging. Believe me, he was going to give it the how do you do, and he dropped the puck. It's a great save, don't get me wrong. Right in the gloves. Now he's got it. Now he's going to show everybody he's got it. What? Whoops, I dropped it right to Shanahan. He's giving it the how do you do for the crowd here after he makes an incredible save and drops the puck, and in it goes.
A lot of people stop breathing on the Ducks bench. Set in.
Oh! He got tied up and lost his stick. Brodeur came out and lost his stick, and it hit a stick, and it slipped behind him, and it's in the goal.
Oh my gosh. Just when you think you've seen it all, something else happens. Do you believe this? Marty Brodeur went to slide his stick out, and he dropped it.
That's the weirdest goal I've seen in the Stanley Cup Championship Series.
Got it back, but the pass deflected down. Lindgren.
Oh, he put it in his own net! Charlie Lindgren has just gifted Tampa the lead. Oh no! Charlie put it in his own goal! Oh no! He
And it's 4-3 Tampa Bay. I can't believe it.
Back to the line. Radish loads and fires a seed right on, and Montembeault's got that.
There was no whistle.
What happened there? I was pulled. Everybody was pulled.
Montreal plays the puck. It's in the back of the net. It caught us off guard. It caught Tampa off guard. Kovacevic has the goal, and it's 2-0. That's a late Christmas gift. Here's a look. So Montembeault,
Everyone's gone to the bench. No whistle went. Kovacevic right to the back of the net, and he could have iced that puck. Wow, I have never seen that before.
Holy mackerel.
Wow. I mean,
I've never seen that.
I've got no problem admitting I was fooled. I thought that was a stop play.
I stopped looking too. I stopped looking at the ice.
Brian, remember when you played novice hockey and your coach always told you to go stop in front of the net so that they blow the whistle? We assumed it was squeezed and the whistle had blown, but the reaction of the Montreal Canadiens and Kovacevic proves otherwise as he buries it into the open net.
Well, this is the strangest thing I think I've ever seen.
I have never seen this one, and there's no humor in it right now for that guy.
Tonight in Raleigh. Cam Wardle set it up in behind the net. Where is that puck? Did it get lodged? It might have gotten lodged in his pads.
And Cam Ward brought the puck back to the front of the net. He didn't even know it. He thought he stopped it behind the net. It was stuck in his skate or his pad. And they're checking to see if actually this went into the back of the net, courtesy of Cam Ward.
Well, the skate looked like it was in.
Unbelievable. The Coyotes on the bench, they think it's in.
Upon review of the play, the puck is caught in the goaltender's skate. His skate crosses the line completely, so we have a goal.
That is crazy.
I guarantee you I could call another 1,000 games and never see that again.
Has it gaining the line. He takes a shot. Rebound! He shipped it up in the air. It's right to goal crease. Where's the puck? Is it in the net? The Sabres think it's in the net. The goaltender's in the net. And Mike Smith is cheating like crazy. He's trying to move his knees to move it out of there.
Watch this. The puck's going to drop right here. Hansel tries for it. It falls right in the back of his pants.
Lord.
And watch this. It's laying in his pants, and he's going to take it. Right there, right into the net. You can see the puck laying on the top of his pants, on his jersey, in the net. This is going to be a good goal. You see it right there. You can see the puck right there. See it?
Yeah, I see it, but I've never seen anything like this before.
The play is under review.
Yeah, I'll bet it's under review.
Play, the puck did cross the line. We have a good goal.
And the Buffalo Sabres win it in overtime.
Islanders have Park and Rieger up front. That's Davison on the intercept and the clear. Back on D with Meyer.
And I like that there's a goal. It bounces right by Toskala. Oh, you want to talk about a bad infield. A big hop bounces over the left pad of Vesa Toskala. A 200-foot goal.
Holy Mackinac! That is a 197-foot shot.
I have never seen this before. There goes the bouncing puck. Follow the tennis ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces, and then right over the glove, and it completely takes a right turn. Man!
Vesa, I'm sorry, but you're going to be on every highlight film and show for the next month.
Bergeron fans on a pass. Steffen steals, and he'll ice it. Oh, at least I thought he was going to until he blew it. That's unbelievable. Here come the Oilers the other way, and Hemsky's loose. Hemsky, he scored! Can you believe what we just saw?
Steffen loses the puck because he's just going to try and slide it into the goal gently. How about shoot the darn thing? You got a $300 stick in your hand. That's the most embarrassing thing I've seen on the National Hockey League ice. And I don't know, I've been around the game 25 years at the pro level. That is unbelievable.
That is stunning.